And welcome to today's Jurassic World Evolution 2 stream. I am Fran, I am one of the community managers here at Frontier. And as you might see, we have a little bit of a theme going on today, because today we are going to be previewing everything that's included in Free Update 7 and the Prehistoric Marine Species Pack, which comes out tomorrow. Okay, now I won't be doing this on my own, of course, and I've got two wonderful guests with me today. So please welcome the wonderful Rich.
Hey everyone.
And a very bubble-filled Stephen.
Hello.
For those who don't know you, why don't you just give us a quick intro to what you do on Jurassic World Evolution 2?
Hey everyone, I'm Rich Newbold. I'm the game director on Jurassic World Evolution 2. It's my job to work with the team to decide all these wonderful things that we're bringing to the game, what's in the PDLCs, and bring it to you wonderful guys in the community.
Hi everyone, my name's Stephen. I'm Functional QA here at Frontier. It's my job to take all of those ideas that Rich has talked about and break them so that they become better and more of an enjoyable player experience for yourselves.
Awesome. Excited to have you both here today, and please chat. I want to see how excited you are for the DLC and the free update coming out tomorrow. Please. Okay, so first up we're taking a look at everything that is included in the free update. We'll hop into the game in a second to take a closer look at some of these, but I'm just going to go over a quick recap of everything that is coming first. So you can also check out all the details on our forum post by typing !update 7 in chat, but I would recommend you stay with us personally. So first up we have custom challenge mode coming tomorrow. I think we have a little video to show you.
He's got this.
There we go. So this is an exciting new way to challenge yourself and others in Jurassic World Evolution 2. You'll be able to select your map, up to 3 objectives, and you will be able to customize over 40 settings to get the challenge of your dreams. And once you have done that, yeah, you enjoyed that?
I did, that was good.
And once you have done that, you'll be able to generate a code so that you can share it on socials or with your friends or anywhere you really want. Yeah, cool. What's your favourite part of challenge mode?
I think custom challenge mode was a thing I've been wanting to do for a while now, because I've been seeing wonderful engagement in the community of engaging with our challenge levels that we've already added in. I thought it'd be a great way to kind of put the design of the challenge levels onto you guys in the community. And you've got all these different options that you can choose. You can, set yourself see how well you're completing your own challenge, and then use the share code to give it to other players in the community to see if they can complete it as fast as you. So I thought it was a great way to kind of have some engagement between the different people in the community to see who really is really good at challenge mode, who's the best part builder on Jurassic World Evolution 2 when it comes down to it. You can change all those values up and down, make them easier, make them harder. So I thought everything about all of custom challenge mode is my favourite, like all of my things. But no, I think the sharing code by far is my favourite thing, because it's not just about having one level for yourself, it's about challenging other players and seeing how well they go.
Yep. And the community might want to keep an eye on our social channels over the next couple of weeks, because we're actually going to be creating some of our own challenges. What does your ideal challenge look like?
One that I can get 5 stars in really easy. I enjoy I like the maps where you can have like an added ailment. So like for the tiger map, for example, you've got to, everything gets a little bit colder, so you've got to eat to remain warmth. I like having that as like an extra challenge on top of the challenge, and it's like a secret one that I think is a little bit overlooked. But no, I'm a sucker for anything that's like marine based, which is convenient. So there's a selection on the custom challenge map where you can have solely marine reptiles, and solely land dinosaurs, and solely flying reptiles. So having something like that makes it really, really difficult. Again, so kind of an oxymoron to what I said earlier, but yeah, having a massive like aquarium-like park is, it's real fun.
Yeah, we worked hard to dig into all of the different levers that the design team were using themselves when building the challenge levels as part of challenge mode to open those up to players where possible. So you guys are going to be able to adjust some of the levers, some of the things that the design team on Jurassic World Evolution 2 were using when they were building the challenge levels themselves. So
awesome.
there you go.
Okay, so next up I want to highlight something that Sandbox players are really going to love, and that is the ability to turn off dinosaur danger to guests. So, as you can see from our screenshot, this feature will allow you to basically choose whether to turn off all dinosaur danger to guests or just do it for herbivores. So you'll have an option to do either, and obviously you can just have them be as hostile as you naturally found them. But it's great if you want to have a little bit more of a free range kind of feel to your dinosaur parks. And there will be no effect on your, I can't remember the words, incident prevention ratings.
Oh, well done.
I got there. Thank you.
Bubbies of victory.
Thanks. I really appreciate the support from the bubble ghosts that are hovering in the studio.
I'm glad we've addressed them. I'm glad we kind of addressed what they were at some point. I was having to go through the whole live stream with it just not discussing the bubbles. But okay, now, yeah, thank you, bubble ghosts.
Bubble ghosts, that's their names. If you could get up close and personal with one dinosaur.
Oh no.
Without it being any threat to you, I want both of you to answer this.
I already know.
You already
This
know?
is not my first time on the couch.
I'm trying to think. I've got my favourite dinosaur, but with like a pack we've done before, so something like the Therizinosaurus. He's a big, fluffy, giant chicken. Like
That's not a scientific term, but yes.
I'm a scientist. Just a big old colour one of that would be lovely.
Oh, yeah, with them. I think I'd be too terrified. Even with it not being hostile, the claws would be too terrifying for me. But for me, it's the Triceratops. I want to be Ellie Sattler again at that scene in the movie. I want to have a Triceratops so I can be nice and up close with the Triceratops. That was the thing that got me into Jurassic Park. It was that scene. So recreating that scene and being that close to a real life Triceratops without worrying about what those horns are going to do at any moment, then that's the experience for me. Easily.
Okay, I think that's fair. Personally, I would go with T-Rex because, as I've shared on some of these streams before, I was terrified of T-Rexes and thought they were still walking the earth when I was younger, when Jurassic Park first came out. And I think I should get over that fear, maybe.
I think not, Frank.
No?
No.
No? You want me to stay scared?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Fear is healthy.
haunting.
Fear is healthy. So don't worry.
Okay, great, thanks. You heard it here first, folks. So we're going to look at one more feature before we hop into the game. I know you're all super keen for us to hop into the game. And that is skin favoriting and also dinosaur favoriting. So you'll actually be able to, in Free Update 7, mark skin and pattern colour variants as favourites in the species viewer, which then makes it super simple for you to save your favourite variations. Once you've saved some favourites, you will also be able to easily choose and randomise favorited variants in the genome editor in the hatchery menu. That was a mouthful.
Nailed it.
I've got such a supportive group of guests today. I've got my bubble ghosts.
Who have just the impeccable timing.
You've thrown me off completely now. You can also favourite specific dinosaurs in your park. So just hover over or select a species, hit the favourite button, and you will be able to see a green marker for them on the map. And you will also get a little beacon when they're doing something interesting. Okay, so now that I've talked through that, I might actually allow Stephen here to show you what that looks like in game.
Yep. Oh, let's hope I remember how to play. Go back. Cool, so it was the favourite dinosaurs, correct?
Yeah, let's take a quick look at favoriting the dinosaurs first. So obviously they show up green on the map, and then
Go into the first menu I clicked on.
yes,
First try.
totally the first one.
And then, yeah, you get like little
Yep.
updates up here in top right. And then if you go into
Awesome.
your overmap, just
Amazing.
these are your little heart and everything.
Aww.
Adorable.
Which one would you favourite? in my little park that I built just for you?
Oh, out of these, I think the Utaranus. I got to test these a lot last time, so we just get each other on an emotional level. And he's also big and fluffy.
What about you, Rich?
Not sure it's in the park.
You've got yourself some Utaranus, you got some Dinokairos, and you got Secrets and Mysteries.
Ooh, it'd probably be one of those secrets and mysteries. But yeah, this feature is one thing I wanted to add because people have built such big parks now. We've got wonderful array of dinosaur species and reptiles of all the PDLCs, and people have the names, they've started naming them, they have their own connection with these, their own individual dinosaurs or species. So I wanted a way for players to be able to kind of highlight the ones that they're really connecting with, the ones that they really like, and they want to be more aware of what's happening in those parks. So that's what the favouriting's for. I think it's a really great way to have those individual moments for anything happening with the dinosaurs to pop out. So yeah, I'm looking forward to how people enjoy this one.
Okay. Now you did mention that there are some mysterious areas in the park, but we're not looking at those just yet, because first I want to remind you that in free update 7 you can now place the San Diego amphitheater in your parks. So I've left a very
Conveniently sized space for me.
Yes. I mean, really, you could put it anywhere you wanted, but
It'd be a bit sad if I just put it up in the corner.
yeah, I might hate you a little bit if you did that.
That's fair. This fits so well when I was here before.
As is
Oh,
the
it's
way.
a goat!
As is the way, it works fine until you do it live.
Yep. Always the way.
Didn't stay down.
Oh,
I am a
no.
professional. This is why I work in Q. Bubble me, please.
Bubble ghosts.
There we go. First try.
But with this one, you know, the wonderful community have been giving us lots of feedback about how they've been wanting the flexibility and freedom to put down this ginormous
Yep.
building in levels that aren't the San Diego level. So we've been figuring out how we can technically do that. We've had to have some considerations of how that might work on something like the PS4, and, kind of how we do it with the building styles and things like that. But now we've managed to allow it for players to put into any level as a placeable building now.
And as we just saw Stephen do, you can actually connect them to fences as well. And we are now going to put a T-Rex in because why not?
Now you have all the adventure of putting the San Diego amphitheater in different levels. So kind of you get to be in charge of that failed park in San Diego itself.
Don't know if that's how I'd like to see.
Got nice seats in here too.
That's a great view.
I mean, at the moment it's just a blue smoke. He needs to hurry up, but no, this is like that. Even us on QA are quite keen to have because we'll be testing a lot on various different things, and every time we go into Sandbox, Sandbox San Diego, so it's like really we could do real fun stuff with this. So having it included now is great for us because as much as we are QA, we still do like the game. We still like to play it. So to get to play around with this, I know it's popular with us, so it'll definitely be popular. Well, hopefully be popular with the community as well.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be. And our T-Rex has finally arrived, thank goodness. There's a
Hi,
great
I'm
view.
caregiving. I know it must be overwhelming.
That's
to
the
meet all
goat
these
just
new
running
people,
around in the background.
But you're about to embark on a
I'm sure he'll be fine.
life-changing
It's fine.
adventure.
Yeah.
You're right.
Certainly was for me.
So, we are going to have a little look
You'll
at
understand.
the new species coming in Prehistoric Marine
There
Species
isn't a more
Pack
iconic
very, very
dinosaur
soon.
than the
But
T-Rex.
first, I want to make
Even
sure
people
that we
who
have a
don't know the
look at
difference
something
between
exciting
herbivore
included
and
in Update 7, which will allow you to appreciate them even more. And that is our Lagoon viewing galleries. Domes. Okay.
Professionals.
So Stephen's just going to place one of the new domes for us so we can have a little look at how it works. But these can be connected very similarly to the remote viewing galleries that we released in Update 6. The difference is that now you can also connect the entrance tunnel to the lagoon walls. So they'll just snap into the walls like you just saw. maybe we could take a quick look at what the view looks like from there.
I think I can do that. There we go.
It's currently an empty lagoon, but I promise
There's going to be some
to
really cool
releasing
stuff
This is
in
the
there soon.
anticipation shot of
Yeah.
what it's going, of what it could be if this lagoon had something special inside it.
There's some fish.
Plus, you can see the lagoon rock platform, which is coming in the DLC too.
Yeah, this dome is, as you mentioned, is kind of an extension of the remote galleries that we had in Update 6. I wanted to kind of, this PDLC is all about marine species, so I wanted a way to help players to see those species in a different way that's not just the normal lagoon galleries that you see. So having it something, if people have big lagoons, they have those big areas of water. This is a way for you to have viewing galleries in the middle of those as well. So I thought it was just such an amazing visual as well of having 360-degree visualization. So something that we learned from the land-based remote gallery that we had in Update 6 that had a 360 kind of feel to it. This is something we wanted to extend out for the lagoon version as well.
So we're actually going to hop out of gameplay now, and I know the community might be a little bit angry at me, but I promise the wait will be worth it.
We all trust you.
Okay, you said that with not very much confidence, but okay. I would like to know what both of your favourite parts of the free update are.
For me, I'm biased. It's the custom challenge mode for me. I just want to see. We spent a lot of time and work finding all these different levers, all these things that we can make exposed to players for you guys to build your own custom challenges, the objectives, and trying to find a way to make that shareable. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what the community can do with that. So that one is my favourite.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Thank you.
I think, as I said earlier, the amphitheater. It's such like a cornerstone of that movie, and even in like the chaos theory, there's so much you can do to like expand around it. So now that people have got complete free reign in Sandbox with it as well, yeah, I'm really keen to find out what people can do with it, and the sort of like I've seen a lot of parks made using the one of the centres, and that's like the pinnacle of the park, and everything's built around it. And I'm really interested to find out how they do it with something like the amphitheater instead now.
I definitely think that the community will be using that amphitheatre to the maximum. Personally, my favourite thing is something that we haven't mentioned yet, which is that there are new social behaviours for certain marine species that will be included in free update 7. And I promised Rich that I would quiz him on which species those are.
And it's 7. Did we say there's 7 of them?
There are 7.
Liplorodon, Atombrasaurus, Elasmosaurus, Styxosaurus, Ichthyosaur. Is that 5?
Do you need some help?
I can remember the other ones. Yeah, what are the other 2, please?
Plesiosaurus and Chronosaurus.
Plesiosaurus and the Chronosaurus, of course. Thank you.
You're very
Thank you
welcome.
very much, everyone in the room that helped me. Thank you.
Oh, wow. And I think we actually have a clip of the social behaviours that we showed on our social media channels. If I ask Adam very nicely.
Adam.
Bubbles.
Why do we have videos when we have all these bubbles?
Yeah, so those are some of the new social behaviours that are coming soon, and I think that the community are really going to enjoy seeing what those look like in game.
They're so wonderful, and Amy, who
Yeah.
sat on these couches before, her and her team worked really hard to add so much personality and kind of, I want to say cuteness, but that's not doing her a service for what her team did. But they're so amazing to see, and they've added so much life and like realism and believability to all of the marine reptiles that it applies to. So
A lot of personality too.
Yeah.
To the different species.
yeah, so yeah, I want to say big thanks to Amy and the wonderful animation team for news, and the audio team for adding some wonderful audio as well. So it's been great to see how these have come out just from the idea of let's look to add some social animations from our reptiles. what we've achieved, what the team have achieved. So big thanks
Yeah,
for that.
100%. And I cannot tell you how many comments I saw that were so excited on socials, just boop constantly. Okay, so we're going to move on to the Jurassic World Evolution 2 Prehistoric Marine Species Pack, which is out tomorrow.
I just don't know how to respond to the bubbles. I think that's what it is.
I think-
I'm not sure to like acknowledge the bubbles or not, or just smart. I just don't know. It's different.
Maybe you should embrace your inner child and just twirl around in them.
I'm all right, thank you.
Oh,
Thank you very much, though.
I can tell you want to do that. So before we take a look in game at some of the new species, let's take one more look at our announcement trailer for the Prehistoric Marine Species Pack. So that is some of what you can expect in the Prehistoric Marine Species Pack, which is launching tomorrow, August 10th. We've got some very exciting species coming, and we will be taking a look at them in-game very, very, very soon. In fact, maybe sooner than I'm giving credit to. So first up, we have got our big turtle boy, Archelon.
Where'd he go?
I think we have a little release animation to show you too.
From our live aquarium.
From our live aquarium. Look at those turtles. So Archelon's actually the largest turtle that has ever been discovered. And it looks absolutely phenomenal too. So look at our little Archelon in game.
He's big vibing.
I
just love watching them swim.
Yeah, I think the strength of this PDRC is the variation that we've got in the marine reptiles. They range from, the turtle is kind of the most, is one of the most unique ones out of the pack actually, because it's completely different for some of the kind of the designs or the kind of, not the designs, they're real, but the species that we chose with the Jurassic World Evolution 2 and any of the marine reptiles that we added in some of the other PDLCs as well. So I love this one because it's so different, and it's wonderful to bring. It's been great to bring it to life.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, look how close they get to the Lagoon viewing
This
dome.
is Dr. Kajal Dua. She's all about the science
Claire,
of
not
animal
now.
curation.
And obviously we have the Lagoon rock platforms placed
Yeah, so
just for them.
with the rock platforms, the Archelon and one of the other marine reptiles, the Nothosaurus, amphibious at times, so we tried to find a way to support that behaviour in Jurassic World Evolution 2 in a way that was achievable with the time and the complexity that we had, and we felt that the rock platforms that you can add into the middle of your lagoons is a great way to do that. They will kind of go onto the platform and have nice little moments between other species of the other dinosaurs of the same species, not dinosaurs, other members of the same species is the word I'm looking for. So multiple Archelons might get on the platform and have a nice little moment together, and it kind of just reinforces that they're not just marine reptiles. So yeah, just a
Aw.
nice little.
I could literally watch them swim all day. But now we do have to look at a different species, but it's one that I know chat is super excited to see, and that is Nothosaurus.
Where'd he go?
And you can see Nothosaurus being released right here from our live aquarium.
A live aquarium.
For years, this was the Mosasaurus, but now it's an interactive screen that is now presenting the wonderful hatchery animations. It's great.
I'm slightly disappointed my bubble ghost did nothing with that information, but
Need new bubble ghosts. Yay.
You just can't get the help these days. So I love Nothosaurus, but I also love that they will have a bioluminescent skin, of course, in the Prehistoric Marine Species Pack. I don't actually think I've created any for this live stream because I think I wanted to surprise everyone.
I think it's a good thing. Yeah, Nothosaurus or Nothosaurus, depending on your accents, Camp Cretaceous, brought this
I
one
just
to life.
copied the species viewer.
That's sensible.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that. Camp Cretaceous made this such a iconic
Yes,
marine
of
reptile.
course.
Had some wonderful moments in the TV show, and we've been trying to find the right opportunity to bring that to you guys in the community, and this PDSE was that one. So it is based on that Camp Cretaceous design. There is a Camp Cretaceous version as well as different body and pattern colours. And then, yeah, we looked at the bioluminescence. With the bioluminescence, we've not put it on everything. We try and do it on ones that we think will really make a meaningful impact. So the Nothosaurus, because of its kind of special moment in Camp Cretaceous, is one.
Yeah,
I
of course.
think that one in the background
Oh, yes, that
might have it on.
is.
The, possibly. It looked like it was slightly. I think that one might be the bioluminescent skin.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, chat. If you're good,
We've got to wait to be night again, though.
yes, but if they're good, before the end of the
okay.
stream,
Favour him, just to be careful.
we will have a little look at the bioluminescent Nothosaurus. That was a mouthful to say. But only if you're good, so be extra nice, please. And say thank you to your bubble ghosts. So the next species that we are going to be looking at is arguably one of the most intimidating in the Prehistoric Marine Species Pack. And that is, oh no, pray for me with this pronunciation, Dunkleosteus.
I think you did great.
I think that's pretty bob on, yeah.
Okay, great. The species viewer did not let me down. And once again, we have our little release animation. I like the little, thank
Good
you.
jazz hands.
Everything gets made better with jazz hands. It's science.
And I actually did promise Harriet on our capture team, who has been obviously creating a lot of the screenshots for the Prehistoric Marine Species Pack, that we would rename one of them Donkey, just for her.
Donkey?
Yeah,
Okay.
perfect.
Donkey.
There we go.
Great. And
Bubbles
you've
for
got
Donkey.
bubble ghosts too. I can see Harriet in chat, so you're very welcome.
Donkey is now our favourite.
Donkey is our favourite. Who's gonna go?
Donkey's got really nice colouring too.
Ooh.
Yeah, the art direction and the character team have spent, the content team, a lot of time trying to figure out the right combination of body and pattern colours for these marine species. There's a challenge in how we pick them because they are underwater, and how we can get those colours to kind of shine and kind of come across because of the extra blue layering that happens because of the water. But the team did a wonderful job in choosing really nice patterns for these species, as well as wonderful body and pattern colours for you wonderful members of the community to choose from, trying to make them as varied and vivid as possible as well, so they really kind of, as you say, have those moments of you looking at it in your lagoon going, oh, that's really nice, and having those feelings is what we want to invoke in all of the players when they see these things. And this species has been a bit of a challenge in its design because there's kind of the real life findings, it's just a head, and there's been a lot of scientific extrapolation about what is the rest of its body, and we've chosen to go with kind of that iconic expectation of what this species was going to be, which was that it was quite large and long. So that's what I would expect. And we're Universal, we're a Jurassic World, Jurassic Park game, and I expect if this was something that they would have put in the movies, that's the direction they would have taken. We want to lean into that as well. And it's just so much more exciting and foreboding kind of in this style, a nice long body as well, and just a a head that is essentially just head and jaws as part of all the same skeleton is really unique. So this has been a wonderful one to bring to life, to kind of follow the science on how it would be. So yeah, the team did a wonderful job bringing it to life.
And I see that chat is very excited about it. And I can see a couple of comments asking about Donkey's diet. So the Dunkleosteus will feed from the shark feeder in-game. I wonder if we could just place a shark feeder down just to have a little look.
He says, there we go. First try.
Nicely done.
And then hopefully if one gets hungry, we can...
Oh.
That's assuming that there's not a sandbox setting that says they don't not get hungry.
Something I can work with. We'll have a play, we'll have a fix, it's fine.
We'll have a play, it's fine. Maybe in the meantime we should look at the final species that's included. And if we have time, I'll let you see the Dunkleosteus feeding from the shark feeder. But this is Shonisaurus. So Shonisaurus is a relatively imposing species. What made you decide?
I can't remember the conversation that brought us to Shonisaurus, but we'd kind of agreed the other three. We wanted to do the Nodosaurus because they're Cretaceous, the Archelon, and the Dunkleosteus because for me they were so iconic as part of prehistoric species that no longer exist.
Yeah.
With the Shonisaurus, I think we wanted to, we looked at the ichthyosaur as a base, and we kind of went, we don't have many other marine reptiles in our roster that kind of, as much as the other designs like Mosasaurus, Tylosaurus, quite similar, but the ichthyosaur kind of stood out as, it doesn't have many other companions in that kind of style. The Shonisaurus is picked because it's so much. It's big. It has this really iconic, and I love the word. We describe it as a rotund frame, and it makes me laugh every time. But makes it unique, and it makes it an iconic silhouette as well. And I really like our designs to have really good profiles in the silhouettes and how they look when you're looking at your species in that frame. Exactly what Stephen's doing, where they're occupying a nice landscape and they have a really nice silhouette. And the Shonisaurus designs that we're looking at originally match that really well, and the size of it as well makes it really imposing as well in your lagoons. So yeah, it's wonderful stuff.
Getting a lot of compliments on the skin and colour variants as well. They are absolutely stunning. Okay, so first I'm going to ask you both what your favourite species is from the Prehistoric Marine Species Pack.
You're nailing that now.
Thanks.
For me, it's definitely the Nodosaurus. I might be biased considering it was the main reptile I got to test during this time. But I love the fact that, like, even down to like the release animation, which we would have saw on the screen behind us, or the live aquarium behind us, it gives itself a little push out, which I think is just adorable. Just like spring loads itself out into the lagoon. The bioluminescent skin makes it look really, really good at night, and I'm like, hopefully we're able to get something to show the community in the sec. But yeah, and Archelon has this as well, but I just prefer another source. The on-platform socials. It's such like a small thing because you think, oh, it's somewhere for them to hang out and chill out. But when they have like individual socials for that as well, I really, really enjoy the rock socials. So yeah, for me it would definitely be the
I think that's a solid choice. What about you?
Archelon.
Okay.
I really like the Archelon. It's just so unique compared to all the other species that we have in the game.
Yeah, of course.
In the lagoons. So that's the one for me.
That's the one for you?
The one for me.
Okay. So the community have been pretty good. So I think we might let them take a look at Dunkleosteus.
Is it going to work?
Eating from the shark feeder.
He's just eating a fish, that's rude.
Yeah, the difficulty with any of these live kind of management games is trying to get the game on a live stream to do exactly what you want, which is why sometimes we lean on pre-recorded videos. So I'm hopeful that one of these will choose to eat from the shark feeder.
Oh, that's a very telltale sign.
Maybe we need some more hype from chat. Maybe we'll need to cheer.
Bubbles, bubbles,
Don't
bubbles!
lost to your song.
I apologise for my poor camera work, but
You had one job.
I have
Bubbles.
at least 2.
Just so many bubbles.
Just like bubbles.
Just like bubbles.
It's just like that.
Actually, the sounds real quick.
So we saw it? Kinda.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
was
saw
there?
it kind of.
happened.
I'll get that clipped for you so you can always remember it. Okay. So it's not night time yet, but I think if we go and have a little peek in the Nothosaurus enclosure, then we could maybe catch them doing some glowy things.
I could do a quick.
You could always
Yeah.
change the sandbox setting for time of day and quickly set it to night time. Quickly.
I was trying to build the suspense.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, I'm ruining that.
Gosh, Rich.
Do the
Stick to
suspense
your
now. Do the
lines.
suspense now.
Suspense bubbles.
Help me with the drum roll, someone.
Can you do a drum roll with the bubbles?
Oh, that's one.
There's one.
Yay!
It wasn't the one I was thinking of. That's that one.
Richard, one job. Look at him go.
Ooh, glowy. Listen, it's been a long day, okay? Just let me enjoy my pink glowy Nothosaurus.
Pink glowy dinosaur in your bubbles.
Yep. Throw in a Parasaurolophus lux and it's like a whole party.
What did
Yeah,
you do at
just
work
look-
today then? Oh, well.
I just love adding this bioluminescence into some of the dinosaurs or the species that were released in our PDLCs, just because it gives some of them their own unique opportunity to shine. No pun intended on that one. Did not
That's a
mean that
lie.
one.
You
Didn't
mean
mean that one.
You
Not at all.
absolutely meant that. Oh. I love
What
the
an awesome little
Nothosaurus.
boy.
Okay, so why don't we take one quick lap around my dinosaur park, say hello and goodbye to all the new species, and yeah, why don't we just have a quick look at maybe Archelon again?
Go back to the Archelon. I can never remember where they all live. There we go. It's just the most, you were saying earlier, like, you could just watch them all day. It's the most fun watching these come on and off this rock platform.
Yeah. I remember the collective gasps when the team saw it for the first time.
Yeah, just Amy and her team have done such a great job in making these move and in a way that's just has so much personality, and then kind of have those wonderful moments as they drag themselves onto a platform or not in such an amazing way.
Oh, we've
Good
got-
twiddle.
We've got a couple of requests to see a couple more of the social animations for Archelon, so maybe we should just have a little bit.
Can have her around here for a bit.
Yeah, why not? I like to be nice to chat. My bubble ghosts are acting up. It's really sad to see.
I think we're running out of
I was
bubbles.
going to say, I'm curious how many
There's a
bubbles we have
limited
left.
number of bubbles we had in the room, and I think we're slowly hitting the. Maybe not slowly.
They've become too powerful.
I've just seen a question in chat. I missed your username, but the Prehistoric Marine Species Pack will be £5.99, $7.99, and €7.99. And if you hit, let me find my prompt. If you type !wishlist in chat, you can add it to your Steam wishlist too.
Oh, want to be friends. Be friends.
I would be her friend.
feel like the question earlier was like, if you have dinosaur danger switched off, what would you hang out with? You would still find a way to just hang out with the Archelons.
Yep, 100%.
That's true.
That's the correct answer. I don't. Yeah, so the Lagoon rock platforms I've just seen. Chat's moving too fast for me to catch you use names. I'm very sorry. I've just seen someone in chat asking about the Lagoon rock platforms. They are available for the Archelon and the Nothosaurus and are included in the Prehistoric Marine Species Pack.
Gorgeous at the end, but this is the rock platform, rock platform animation, social animation. Basically, one of them wants to go for a cuddle, and the other one's just like, I just want me time, man.
I just want some me time.
So why don't we take a quick look at Shonisaurus?
We can find Shoni again. He says, "Where's Big Fish? Big Fish."
Ooh. Zdenek Dohal in YouTube is asking who the Archelon can cohabitate with.
I have not that knowledge in the top of my
Okay,
head. I
fair enough.
apologise. That is a completely valid question to ask the game director, but I cannot remember that off the top of my head. So
There you go. Is
here
this
goes.
by magic?
It's the other marine, the medium marine, and the small marine reptiles, as it says
There
there.
we go. Stephen saved you there.
Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome. I break your game, I save your game.
Okay, let's look at the super rotund Shonisaurus.
Where'd he go?
Rotund.
Every time I see this one,
Super
because he's like bright purple, in my head I just keep hearing, "You big Thanos."
Yeah, we've really kind of pushed the colour and pattern colours to be a bit more unique as the PDLCs have been going along. We've been pushing what we think players are really gravitating towards, things that they're really enjoying in their variations, and kind of those stronger purples, the stronger yellows and blues are starting to appear a lot more in their PDLCs, and they really work really well with something like the Shonisaurus as well. And the Dunkleosteus as well has some really good colorization.
And now you can favourite your variants and your skin colours.
Yeah, I really like that feature because, again, that was one of those ones that the community, wonderful CM team put together reports and give us some feedback on that kind of stuff of what the community are asking for. And that was one of the ones of random is great, but I kind of want random to only pick the ones that I like.
Yeah.
And that was some functionality we wanted to add, as well as people wanting the ability to favourite a skin because no one has infinite memory. No one can remember, did I like this colour or not on this dinosaur? But now you have that ability. So yeah, thank you very much to the community for percolating those kind of conversations and having them. They're really useful for us. So thank you very much.
I did actually see the Park Insider, who's one of our community members, share on Twitter the other day that they actually keep a notepad next to their PC.
I love that
So
dedication.
they
Yeah.
write down the combinations they like best. So I guess you can rest your hands now. Right, so the Prehistoric Marine Species Pack comes out tomorrow, that's August 10th. You can wishlist the pack by typing !wishlist, shocking, I know, into Twitch chat. If you would like to find out more information about the new species included, you can type !DLC in chat. And Free Update 7 launches alongside the Prehistoric Marine Species Pack tomorrow also. The free update has placeable amphitheaters, dinosaur skin favoriting, dinosaur favoriting, the ability to remove hostility from dinosaurs. This is like a pop quiz. Lagoon viewing domes.
We've got the new social behaviours on the marine
And
reptiles.
the new social behaviours on the marine reptiles. I feel like you just threw that one in because you wanted revenge for me making you name which 7.
Nope.
No?
Nope,
Okay.
I would not be that vindictive.
how to take that bubble response.
It's just the bubbles, just a different. It's a mood changer. It's just,
In a good way?
Yeah, no, it just changes the vibe of whatever you're talking about. I still haven't settled on how I feel about the bubbles. That's the thing.
Oh, I have completely lost my train of thought.
We were talking about update 7 and everything that's in update 7.
Yeah, I was doing that. And I think I finished doing that.
I think you did.
Good, great, wonderful. Someone's asking which of the species it is. I will not make you say them all out loud again. It is, the new social behaviours are coming to Ichthyosaurus, Elasmosaurus, Attenborosaurus, Styxosaurus, Plesiosaurus, the one that I can't pronounce. Liplorodon, and let me check my notes because Chronosaurus.
Yeah.
Okay, that was teamwork. I appreciate that. Thank you. And you can have a little preview of what one of those new social animations looks like on our social channels, where you should also direct your attention for any information about the update. You can also type in update 7 or exclamation point update 7 in Twitch chat to get more information about some of those features and take a little look at some of the short videos that I've prepared for you. Okay. I think that's pretty much it for today then. I would like to... Prehistoric Marine Species Pack and Free Update 7 launch tomorrow, the 10th of August. And I would like to thank my two wonderful guests, Stephen.
Oh, that's us. Hello. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. It's been an experience. I would like to thank our wonderful live stream producer, Adam, who is always behind the scenes making things look super cool and impressive. I should probably thank my bubble ghosts, who
Are trying their best.
So thank you to my bubble ghosts, who shall remain nameless because I don't think they want to put their names on this.
Nice time.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently they don't want to remain nameless. They are Tim and Tom.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tom.
The community may be familiar with them. If not, lucky you. I would like to thank our wonderful moderators in chat, my wonderful CM team for moderating alongside and also for just keeping me sane on a daily basis. And I think that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I hope you are super excited to experience everything that the Prehistoric Marine Species Pack and Free Update 7 has to offer. And we're really looking forward to seeing everything that you create with the pack. Thanks so much. Bye.
Hey, guys.